Hey guys, I'm back again with another r/ProRevenge, and this one is titled Take the Money I Give for Bills and Squander It. Hope you like the court system. Let's get right into it. I lived with a group of people who I thought were my friends. They were two couples, and we all lived in the same house for almost 2 years until I recently moved out. There was David and Tina and Brittany and AJ. I was the only single person there. There was a debate on how we should pay the bills, but we all decided to give the money to the person whose name was on the bill. David paid the mortgage, Tina paid the water and electric/gas, and I paid the internet. It came to the point to where I was paying close to 80% of the mortgage by myself, the entire water bill, about 75% of the gas and electric, and I was paying the internet bill by myself. I was giving the money still to the person in charge of the bill, but came to find out about 10 days before I moved out that the mortgage was defaulted on and the house was in foreclosure. Also, the water, gas, and electric bills were in constant threats of being shut off, and that the only up-to-date bill was the internet. While they all saw me struggle to pay these off, they were mindlessly spending money during the day, which is when I sleep due to working third shift. So I never saw the mindless things they spent money on, nor did I ever see the mail since they grabbed it before I woke up. Brittany never paid anything as she was having her check garnished due to unpaid student loans, but she always had expensive makeup. AJ never held a job for more than 2 weeks. David and Tina were always calling into work, knowing that I wouldn't allow them to go without a home due to our history. One day I woke up while they were all out and about doing something or other, so I went to go check the mail as I was expecting a package. When I saw the bills in the mail, so I decided to investigate. I opened up the gas and electric bill, as they are by the same company, to see a total amount of almost $400 and in risk of being shut off. I was shocked and pissed. I knew right then and there what was going on, and I vowed to screw them over as hard as I could. I had just interviewed for a new job that paid almost double what I was making, and I knew that I interviewed well with them. So I told myself that if I got the job, I would give them a 30-day notice and move out. And as it was close to the end of the month and I had already paid them, I would be moving out before the 1st of February. I got the call with the job offer the next day, which I happily accepted. I did the paperwork for the background check, and it all came back clean. The same day I accepted the offer. I typed out a 30-day notice and recorded myself with my phone in my breast pocket, handing it to them, explaining that I was moving out. I started my job and my hunt for an apartment close to my new job, which I found within a week of starting. I took almost the entirety of my checks, set them aside for rent, deposit, and basic things that I would need. I was asked several times to help with the next month's bills, to which I said no, as I was saving for my own place, and that they had plenty of time to come up with the money between the four of them, because I was doing it all by myself pretty much on a meager pay rate of $11 an hour before my new job. There were lots of scowls, passive-aggressive behavior, and flat-out attempts to take or use my things or foods without permission. The day came when I finally went and got my U-Haul and had a few friends help me move. Free beer and free lunch are the best payments ever, as they shared it all with me. I was determined to get it all in one go, so I got the biggest one they had, and we got everything packed up. I took everything that was mine, down to my pizza stone, which they loved, my expensive kitchen knives, which they would use and never clean, even my toilet paper that I had bought 3 days prior because I needed it. A few rolls went missing very quick. After moving everything, I sat down on my couch, looked around, my cat in my lap, and breathed a sigh of relief. I happened to be good friends with my previous neighbors. We smoked each other out frequently, and asked them to keep an eye out for anything out of the ordinary. 4 days go by and I come to find out that the gas, electric, and water have all been turned off, and they were asking to fill up some buckets to manually flush the toilets, bathe in, etc. etc. Now, both couples have dogs, which my cats hated as they were both hyperactive as hell, but I love them. So I decided that those dogs were in a dangerous situation as they had no water, no heat in the middle of the winter, and probably no food as I had bought the last bag about 2 weeks prior. I hate to see an animal hungry, so I called the local human society and left an anonymous tip about the dogs and how I was worried about them. The next day, my neighbor Todd texted me telling me that the dogs were removed from the home, that my previous housemates were being charged with neglect, and because of the lack of utilities, that there were not civil but criminal charges. This was enough for me to smile, but I wanted more. I knew that David was divorced and had a child. I also knew that he wasn't paying child support. I then contacted the local courts and made them aware of the flagrant non-support, and that maybe they could help the agency looking for him. I provided the address that we lived at, and that the homeowner was the one who was looking for. From there, it came to light that he was almost $25,000 behind, which is a felony in the state where I live. He is now living with someone on their couch as Tina left him. The house has been foreclosed on, and he has nothing to his name while facing multiple criminal charges. Moral of the story, don't take advantage of a friend who knows all your dirty secrets. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment below and let me know if there's any other subreddits you guys would like me to make videos on, and also like the video and please subscribe.